Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island preview. Rick Lagina realizes lifelong dream and goes underground in Money Pit area. The Curse of Oak Island returns tonight, and we'll see Rick Lagina realize a lifelong dream by finally going underground in the Money Pit area and exploring the garden shaft. This will be a momentous occasion, as it will be the first time that the Fellowship, in the words of Rick, get boots on the ground under the surface of Oak Island. This seems like a massive turning point in the Lagina brothers' efforts to solve the 200-year-old mystery. Also, this week, Dr. Ian Spooner is back with some data analysis that should help to pinpoint the whereabouts of a concentration of gold near the garden shaft. And also, on the episode, the guys find another significant artifact. Last week, the Dumo Mining Company began excavating the garden shaft in earnest, and progress is moving so fast that they've already managed to secure at least 2 levels of the shaft. On tonight's episode, viewers will see Rick as happy and excited as a school kid at Christmas when he ventures underground to examine the shaft. Unfortunately, it is unlikely that Rick will find any buried treasure on this occasion, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Dr. Spooner helps to pinpoint the Money Pit treasure. Dr. Ian Spooner has been taking more water samples, hoping to narrow down the concentration of gold, colloquially known as the blob, that he believes is buried a few feet to the west of the garden shaft. A preview for tonight suggests he's back in the war room armed with a scientific graph, and he's found more metals. Not only is Ian expected to pinpoint the location of the gold, but it looks like he's found a range of other metals, including silver, copper, zinc, and lead. Maybe he's found a deposit of different types of buried treasure. Marty Lagina said in a preview, there are some pretty concrete signs that this might be the Money Pit. Fingers crossed, he's right. The History Channel episode synopsis reads, Gary Drayton finds another super significant artifact. Meanwhile, viewers can also expect to see metal detectorists Gary Drayton and Jack Begley find yet another item of real historical significance. Gary has played a real blinder this season, unearthing a real plethora of artifacts, including tools dating back to the 16th century and even an ancient Roman coin. Tonight, Gary and Jack Begley will find an object that has the whole team excited. The preview doesn't clarify what he's uncovered, but Gary called it a real piece of treasure. As the item was run through a CT scanner, we heard other members of the team excitedly shout magnificent and amazing. Could it top the Roman coin? The anticipation was palpable as the new season of The Curse of Oak Island approached. Fans of the show were buzzing with excitement, and the whispers about Rick Lagina realizing his lifelong dream added an extra layer of intrigue. This season promised to be unlike any other, with Rick finally going underground in the infamous Money Pit area, a move that many believed would unlock the secrets of this enigmatic island once and for all. Rick Lagina stood at the edge of the Money Pit, the place that had consumed his thoughts for decades. The cool morning air was tinged with the salty scent of the Atlantic, and the sky was painted with hues of orange and pink as the sun began to rise. He took a deep breath, feeling the weight of history and the promise of discovery pressing on his shoulders. Today was the day he had been waiting for his entire life. Today, he would venture underground. The legend of Oak Island's Money Pit had fascinated Rick since he was a young boy. Tales of buried treasure, mysterious booby traps, and countless failed attempts to unearth its secrets had captured his imagination. Over the years, he and his brother Marty had invested time, money, and unyielding determination into solving the island's mysteries. They had faced setbacks, uncovered tantalizing clues, and now, finally, the culmination of their efforts was within reach. As the crew assembled around him, Rick couldn't help but reflect on the journey that had brought them here. The exploration of Oak Island was more than a treasure hunt. It was a quest for knowledge, a journey through history, and a testament to human curiosity and perseverance. Each artifact they had uncovered, each anomaly they had detected, had brought them one step closer to understanding the truth behind the money pit. Today's operation was meticulously planned. Advanced drilling equipment stood ready, and a series of strategically placed cameras would capture every moment of the descent. Rick would be joined by a team of experts, including archaeologists, engineers, and geologists, each bringing their unique expertise to the table. The goal was not just to find treasure, but to understand the complex network of tunnels and chambers that lay beneath the island's surface. As Rick prepared to descend, he felt a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The money pit had a notorious reputation for being treacherous. Over the centuries, many had tried to conquer it, and many had failed. Flood tunnels, collapses, and other dangers lurked below, but Rick was undeterred. This was his dream, and he was ready to face whatever challenges awaited him. The moment finally arrived. Rick, clad in safety gear, took his first step into the shaft. The world above seemed to fade away as he descended into the depths of Oak Island. The walls of the shaft were lined with wood, a testament to the many efforts to stabilize the pit over the years. As he went deeper, the air grew cooler and the light dimmer, but Rick's resolve only strengthened. The first chamber they reached was filled with an eerie stillness. The team paused to assess their surroundings, scanning for any signs of danger. The walls were damp, and the faint sound of dripping water echoed through the chamber. Rick's heart raced as he imagined the countless explorers who had stood in this very spot, their hopes high and their fates uncertain. As they moved forward, the passageways became more intricate. The team encountered wooden beams and structures, remnants of past excavations. Some were in good condition, while others had succumbed to the relentless march of time. Each piece of wood, each nail, told a story of perseverance and determination. Deeper still, they discovered a series of side tunnels branching off in different directions. These tunnels were narrow and winding, their purpose unclear. Rick's mind raced with possibilities. Were they escape routes, storage areas, or perhaps part of an elaborate system designed to protect the treasure? In one particularly narrow tunnel, the team made a remarkable discovery. Embedded in the wall was a small, rusted chest. The air was thick with anticipation as Rick and the team carefully extracted it. The chest was old, its metal corroded, and its hinges barely holding together. With trembling hands, Rick opened it, revealing a collection of ancient coins and a weathered map. The coins were of various origins, suggesting that the treasure of Oak Island, if it existed, was more than just gold and jewels. It was a collection of artifacts from across the globe. The map, though fragile, was a treasure in itself. It depicted a network of tunnels and chambers, some of which they had already encountered, and others that remained unexplored. It was a roadmap to the island's secrets, and Rick knew that it would be invaluable in their quest. As they continued their descent, the team encountered more evidence of past expeditions. Tools, bits of clothing, and other remnants.